Hi, my name is Rochelle Carney, and I'm going to be explaining how an impulse goes through a neuron. And first I'll start by explaining the different parts of a neuron. First you have the cell body, which is the basis of the neuron. Then you have the dendrite, which receives signals from other neurons. And you have the Schwann cells, which allow impulse to travel along the impulses so that an action potential can happen. The Schwann cells are wrapped in myelin sheaths, which provide protection. In between the Schwann cells are nodes of Ranvier, which speed up the impulse so it can move to the axon terminal, which is down here. The resting membrane potential is negative 70 millivolts, so at negative 70 millivolts, there's not any action going on in the neuron. You have the negative potassium ions that are located in the intercellular fluid and the positive sodium ions that are located in the extracellular fluid. A threshold must be reached of 55 millivolts. When this is hit, the sodium ions influx into the cell. Into the intercellular fluid through voltage-gated sodium ion channels. This changes the permeability inside from negative to positive, known as depolarization. All the sodium voltage-gated channels close, and the potassium voltage-gated ion channels open. This allows potassium to influx out of the cell into the extracellular fluid. The exchange happens. Sodium ion moves from the extracellular fluid into the intercellular fluid. Potassium ions move from the intercellular fluid to the extracellular fluid. Now the action potential can occur. The action potential travels along the axon into the axon terminal. After action potential occurs, everything must go back to regular position. Potassium ions move back in. And the sodium ions move out. This occurs through a sodium-potassium exchange pump. This allows 3 sodiums to move out and 2 potassiums to move in, known as repolarization. The neuron must go back below resting membrane potential, which is negative 55 millivolts, so it can reset for the next action potential, which is hyperpolarization. I'm done.